Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel, and today I walk you through a 4-step method I use to pass the AWS Cloud Practitioners exam in a 2 weeks time frame. First of all, I read the all-in-one AWS Certified Cloud Practitioner book. I then made practice exams and practice questions. I reviewed my answers and learned from my mistakes, and I repeated the process. One thing is sure, there's a lot of fucking books out there. In my opinion, you really only need one, and that is the all-in-one AWS Cloud Practitioner by Daniel Carter. It is not a long read, and it covers all the basics you need to get started with AWS. But a book is just a book, right? So we need some actual hands-on experience, as well as familiarity with the questioning of the exam. So I definitely recommend start with practice questions right away, even though you've not finished the book yet. By the way, there will be a link down in the description below if you want to buy this book. But I'm assuming you're like me, so I may or may not have found the book online somewhere. I'm sure you will figure it out. Once you start with the practice questions and the practice exam, it is very important to read the questions all the way through. This sounds so obvious, right? But in my experience, at least 25% of all the mistakes I made were due to the fact I didn't understand the question totally, or I didn't read the question fully, or I assumed part of the question, which led me to fill out the wrong answer. I think the earlier you start with practice exams and practice questions, the earlier you will be well prepared to take this exam. Reviewing your practice questions and your practice exam is, in my opinion, the most important part in preparing for this exam, because you will go through the mistakes you made and then you can learn from them. And in doing this, you also get a feeling for what it is that AWS wants you to answer on these questions. With doing the practice questions, you really dive into the material and really dive into the details of the content you need to know. And then lastly, you just need to repeat the cycle. Repeat until you get at least 80-85% of the questions correct. Once you're at that level, I guarantee you'll be ready to ace that exam and pass it without any doubt. And you will be ready to take the next one right away. Talking about the next one, if you're interested in knowing more about the AWS Solutions Architect exam, there's a video right here somewhere.